Me turn the car on, Charles. Good evening. After the show is the after party, and y'all, y'all, I was so impatient. I couldn't even wait no more. I don't know. I know, but I don't know. Lord, I don't know what I'm gonna do. All that do it. We finna figure it out. Y'all, I got so much stuff to talk to y'all about. What y'all was doing good. After the show is the after party, and y'all know I can't see these comments. I'm gonna put these wait a minute, let me put the glasses on so I can see them for a little while. Cause I ain't gonna be able to see what y'all was doing. Happy Saturday, y'all. I couldn't hold it. I was so excited. Don't first of all, I'm gonna tell you right now, don't you get on here judging me. Y'all, I can't see, so I can speak to everybody. Hold on. They do kind of match though, because I was still cute. Okay, I'm back up. What y'all just don't even understand how important y'all. I don't care if I look foolish. Listen, but when I tell you that I can see y'all, I can see y'all. Hey, Charles, what y'all was doing? Welcome to this the after party, ain't it? Thank you, dearest one, for the rose. Thank you, honey Woney, for the roses. Y'all come in, tap the screen, share the live, share the love. We is not brand new. I know I don't be over here live on the weekend except for on Saturdays now. What y'all been doing, Charles? OMG. I feel like I've been gone a month of Sundays. Oh no. Child, listen, y'all know it's supposed to be at 7 o'clock, but I was so impatient because I need y'all help with something. And I was sitting here and I was talking to y'all, but y'all wasn't on the live yet. Well, I'm telling them that I was bringing them into the conversations in the on the other side, so I might as well go ahead and tell them. I wonder how much them little things cost. Child, she got a whole tray of something. It sure look good. That drink looks so clear. Child, it looks so. It looked like it just to quench your thirst, y'all. I wonder how much it is. Child, it looks so good. I bet it's so refreshing. I bet it's so refreshing. It looked like it too. It looked like it's good and cold. How much are they? How much? Watch this. How much are they? Okay, thank you, baby. This is not. Wait a minute. I don't pay $10 for Starbucks coffee. What? Anyway, I'm back. Child, listen, I'm gonna get down there one of these Sunday. Child, I thought she was gonna say $5. I got $5. I shoot, baby. She said 10 dineros. Cause who, baby? That's anyway. I'm back. Okay, y'all. Okay. So I need y'all help with something. And y'all tap the screen, share out, share the love. What y'all been doing? Shout out to everyone who has been joining me. Y'all thought I was playing by seeing the comments, didn't it? I ain't playing. I can't see if I ain't got these on, child. I can see real good over there. Like that number say 2008, and that say 5067, and that say 95. I can see all of that. But baby, if I ain't got these spectacles on, I can't see nothing y'all was talking about over here. Anyway, I'm back. Child, we ain't even started it yet. We ain't even started. I was so impatient to come on here and see y'all. Spirit and them been cutting up all day. Mama been showing out because it's her birthday today, y'all. Today is my mama's birthday. Me numero uno, spirit guide. And today is her birth. I know, Mama. I was telling them you was excited too. Today her birthday, child. They know you 21 plus tax in the spirituals. So she said she got all the smoke today. Wait a minute, you was finna cut up. Well, what you cutting up for? You was just supposed to be sitting there, like sitting in your divine empress energy and stuff. You we, well, I know you didn't have to wait. Don't uno momento. Don't act like y'all wasn't saying no cuss words on this morning's message. Now we ain't that rated PG. You had said a cuss word over there too. So don't act like y'all was just like completely confined and couldn't say nothing, because y'all had a cuss word or two or something to say over there. We was just keeping it a little less, you know. Anyway, I'm back. Child, nah, don't y'all get too out of control, cause we ain't been over here in the month of Sunday. So happy birthday to my mama in the spirituals. I love my mama. She just been showing up and showing out, doing such amazing things today. Let's see what we got going on. Thank you for the follows, dearest one. Thank you for the follows. Thank y'all for tapping the screen, sharing the live, sharing the love. Yes, it is exciting. I just got another promotion and raise, and I was able to get a friend a job. Well, come on, Spirit. Congratulations. Congratulations to you, dearest ones. We are all about the promotions and things. Elevation, preparation for elevation. That was one of the that was this morning's message the other day. Preparation for elevation. I think it's happening for a bunch of us, y'all. I'm just telling you right now. A bunch of us, and look, if you over here, you gonna have to go up, because we can't leave you behind, child. No, but nobody left behind. Y'all, I don't care what this my life. What you think I was ashamed? Oh, I'm not ashamed to have my spectacles on so I can see what y'all was saying and stuff. And nothing can stop us. We on the way up. They said, so y'all, we not doing no channel messages over here, because I do those Monday through Friday. So we are not doing channel messages. Oh, but we finna get this word. Now we'll tell y'all a couple of things. Padre God, wait a minute. We wasn't even ready yet. Let's just go ahead and get started, because y'all was ready, and let's do it. Today is an amazing day, and great and amazing things are gonna happen for us today. Today is an amazing day, and great and amazing things are going to happen for us today. And if you feeling like a billion, if you know that upgrades and elevation is in the air, you know you on to your next level. Padre God been whispering in your spirituals, telling you that it's time to make a shift, a pivot, a change. Drop a up in the chat. Drop some fire in the chat. If you got some extra money coming in because you manifesting it and you feel it in your spirituals, drop some money bags in the chat. That's how I feel. I feel like everybody's abundance, everybody's money is getting ready to be on the uptick. We're no longer going to be worrying about money and finances and resources, everything you need to create this business, these new beginnings. Baby, we on the way up, period. Okay. And you got to know that. Some of y'all, let me just tell y'all this. Y'all, what Padre God is trying to do in your life, where he is trying to take you, he's literally showing you a completely, let me just tell y'all this real quick. Look, I got to get serious about this now. Look, y'all, over this last, I'm going to say the last 3 to 4 days. So one thing I do is I sit by this water. I have multiple places that I like to go when I need to receive answers. So some of y'all might need to go sit by some water so that you can receive the word from Padre God in your spirituals. Okay. Listen, y'all. Some of you are having information downloads, activations, whatever you want to call them. You are receiving messages, and it's going to seem like it's kind of crazy. Padre God is telling you to do something that doesn't even make sense, child. He's telling some of us to go in a direction, like the ideas that you're receiving. It's kind of like, you want me to what? you want you want me to what? So please pay attention to those things that don't even make sense, right? Um, yes, you have to, thank you, Blue the Wise. You would have, if you want to book a consultation, you can do that. My link is in the bio. So, y'all, the area, the avenue that Padre God is getting ready to take you in, it don't even make sense. for some of y'all, it's going to be something, let me just tell you, you're really good at this, but you don't think anything about it because it may be something just every day for you or something that you don't pay no attention to for real, for real. I did a message about this, whether you saw it or not, right? Listen, I'm telling you, you pay attention to the things that you are being complimented on. Pay attention to the things that, you know, people tell you like, oh, you're so gifted at that. You're so talented at that. The things that you do really well. I keep on telling y'all, people think it got to be some like old random ass, like crazy, ridiculous. It don't, so, you know, people think like your gifts are something that you just like something, it's got to be something spiritual. No, child. No. This is your gifts making room for you. Whatever you're good at, whatever it is that you like, your strengths, y'all, playing to your strengths. Padre, God is trying to get you to play to your strengths. Okay. So this is the thing. Whatever your strengths are, that's the direction that Padre God is trying to get you to shift into. Because for some of you, you may be realizing, I posted about this today. You may be realizing like you're not getting the same response. You're not getting the same like maybe you ain't making the same money in your business. Maybe things are like are like slowing up for you. And this is like, okay, let's pivot, let's change, let's make some adjustments, some tweaks. What do we need to do in order to create new energy and bring new energy into this thing? Okay. Hello, dearest one. Y'all, tap the screen, share the live, share the love. Shout out to my moderators. Blue the Wise, finna be a moderator in a second. Leah Pusky, Natural Greatness, whose birthday it is today. So Natural Greatness, I don't expect her to be on here because she's a birthday twin with my mama. So happy birthday to my moderator, Natural Greatness. I hope you're having a great and amazing day today if you end up seeing this later. And Kay Sparks as well. Okay. So, what else, y'all? Um, that's the first thing. Your gifts are opening doors and making room for you. The next thing is, y'all, these signs and synchronicities. When I tell y'all, I gotta do a message about that number again. These numbers is coming in like, y'all, I can't even get through one number before I end up seeing something else. Like Padre God is literally like showing up and saying, I said what I said. So if you keep seeing these repeated numbers, if you keep seeing like the same, like this is these confirmations after confirmation after confirmation about moving in a certain direction. And if you are being pulled or drawn, like I literally just got done doing this, but I'm gonna get y'all help with something too. I need y'all help with something because I got to figure out how I'm gonna work this one particular thing, but I'm gonna tell y'all about it. If Padre God say go do this thing and it seemed like it's random, it's not random. It's you getting into alignment with what it is you're supposed to be doing. Okay, I can't make it up, y'all. Like it's gonna seem like it's off like it's weird, or you gonna be like, this don't even make no sense. Why would I do this? How has this got anything to do with what I'm currently doing? Because for some of y'all, it's in a completely new direction and it doesn't have anything to do with what you are currently doing. Okay, I'm telling you right now, it ain't got nothing to do with that. So that's for some of y'all. Okay, so listen to those little things, those little nudges that are telling you like, hey, go over here and do this thing, because God is setting things in place for doors that are getting ready to open. Thank y'all. Well, y'all, I know y'all been showing out. Even today, up until right before I came on this live, child, Spirit and them, they not playing. Okay, look, I think that's the word right there. I can't talk about that. Let me say this. If you are going to launch anything, wait until after Mercury retrograde. Okay, y'all, we are in we're in the shadow. Retrograde starts on the 23rd. If you If you're going to launch anything, wait until after the 23rd. Okay. I mean, wait until after September. I think retrograde ends on the 15th. So you want to wait right till the end of retrograde, right after retrograde before you launch anything. Okay. Importante on this, because some of y'all are getting ready to launch some stuff. Okay. Here's what I need y'all's help with, right? So y'all know we do this morning's message, but y'all have remembered like back about 2 months ago, I was like, y'all, this was so crazy. I was like, y'all, I was like, Patrick God is trying to get me to start a podcast. I don't know if y'all remember this or not. Y'all recollection this. Yes, recollection this. But I was like, I'm going to go put it on Twitter Spaces. And so I started doing this morning's message on Twitter Spaces, right? Well, now I have a dilemma because I got to get this podcast re-going again. I know it. I know it. Telling y'all, pay attention to the rooms. You got to learn from people who are more successful than you. And I am learning from people who are more successful than me, okay? But it was just funny because I had already like dipped my toe over here in the podcast world. So basically what I'm doing is I'm figuring out, because it's gonna be this morning's message, which y'all know that I do every morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. And this is, y'all, come on, God. This is why you, if you want to be on this morning's message, which is officially going to be my podcast, right? Because that's what it's turning into, which is officially going to be my podcast. And if you want to be interviewed, if you want to promote your business, your brand, I told y'all, I didn't even know that I was going back down this road until today, y'all. I'm gonna keep it a buckles with y'all. I did not know that this is why. Remember last week I told y'all, I said, man, if you want to do a BYOB consultation and you want to promote your business, promote your brand, y'all book it on. Look, you can do it right now. The link is in my bio, right? I didn't even know that that was preparing me for what I learned about today and the need for me to develop and turn this morning's message into a podcast. And so you can still book at BYOB, book a BYOB consultation on my Calendly link. The link is in my bio if you want to promote your business, promote your brand, and put yourself out there, because can't nobody talk about your business better than you, okay? And so I didn't know what Padre God was setting me up for this week, right? So, yes. So, if you want to be interviewed, if you want to come on and do a BYOB consultation, the link is in my bio. So that's not what I need y'all help with. Okay, let me just tell y'all. So y'all know right now, it's this morning's message, but I love y'all and I need y'all's help. And so before we jump into this, I got to decide on a name, y'all. I got to decide on a name. So I can leave it at this morning's message, and I'm going to put a poll up. So make sure that you go on my YouTube channel, ToShae Germaine. You can get to it. My link is in the bio. All of my links are on my link tree. I don't know if I'm going to leave it at this morning's message or just the message with ToShae Germaine or a word with ToShae Germaine. I definitely want to have my name in there, but I need y'all's help. So I want y'all to vote. So I'm going to put the poll up on my YouTube channel so y'all can go vote and help me decide on which one of these names I'm going to go with as I'm turning this morning's message into a podcast again. Okay. So that's what I wanted to tell you about that. And then I have something else exciting that's launching, but just like the last one, a word with ToShae Germaine, you're going to have to go vote, child. You're going to have to go vote. So that's what my next thing is, y'all. I'm turning this morning's message back into a podcast again. Y'all, I know, but I didn't know that's what y'all was going to be doing. Well, why y'all couldn't have just told me that then? That's why I had to bring this morning's message back. Anyway, I'm back. I personally like a word with ToShae Germaine, but I ain't put the poll up yet. Wait a minute, I ain't put the poll up yet. So you'll be able to do that after we get off of here, y'all. I'll go put the poll up on my YouTube channel. Okay. So that's what, and it's not going to be word spelled W-O-R-D. It's W-E-R-D, a word with ToShae Germaine. Okay, so you can go vote after we get these messages. Okay, what else? Oh, yeah, and I have something else exciting that's coming out, but I can't tell y'all. I'm not launching this until September. So y'all just be on the lookout because I got something else that's coming. But I can't tell y'all about that yet because Padre God ain't said so yet. And it has to be after retrograde. Okay? Yes, it's a word with ToShae Germaine. So that was the one I thought about like right before. I was like, ooh, I was like, that sound good. Like I can hear myself saying, did you listen to a word from ToShae Germaine today? Child, listen, you better say that. Anyway, y'all, let's do it. Let's get to it. Bars? That was bars. Y'all know that was bars. Oh, let's do it. Hey, let's get to it. Let go. Okay, y'all. So we tapping in with spirit guides, ancestors, angels, and ascended masters of the highest and purest light vibration and energy. We finna see what messages want to come through. Let us pray. Padre God, give me the strength, the wisdom, and the courage to do the things you put me here to do in a way that pleases you and serves the people you put me here to serve. Archangel Michael, bless and protect me, my collective, my family, our children. Protect us from all negativity, negative energy, low vibrational energy, sin intentionally or unintentionally, from those known and unknown. Return it with love, light, and healing energy. Return it to sender. Archangel Gabriel, remove me and allow me to be a clear and open channel of love, light, and healing energy for all who need to receive it today. And Archangel Raphael, open our hearts, our eyes, our ears, and our minds to the truth, clarity, wisdom, and guidance of our Father God who are in heaven. May I only speak the words to God's people that elevate, empower, uplift, and encourage them every day and in every way. Amen, 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 and amen. And so it is. Oh, let's do it. Okay. Now, hold on, y'all. I know it's mama birthday, I know. But that's that mama birthday. I know it, but that don't mean you get to come over here and act the ass. We not here, we not doing all that. First of all, can I just talk about that hair wrap was tearing my ear up right there and was. Anyway, I'm back. No, you coming back on the 30th. Don't we got a full, we already talked about this. No, it's mama birthday. Can you just let her have her day? Your birthday was back in July. You had your day. It's not your time no more. This Leo season. Let the Leos be free. Let them have it. Let her have her spotlight. I'm not gonna argue this with you. Go on, sit down somewhere now. Anyway, I'm back. Child, I don't know. He act like when it's one of them birthday, it's his birthday. No, sir. Come on, Archangel Michael. Y'all, can I just tell y'all about the axe murderer? It was an axe murderer today. Oh, I'm finna tell it because I was recording a message and y'all, all of a sudden, this man was back here chopping somebody up in the back of his truck. And I don't care what nobody say, he was killing somebody. And this what had got me was because I could have swore, child, the way he was swinging that axe, baby, I felt the vibrations on my car. Y'all go, you can see it. It's on the video. I can't even make it up, y'all. What was the name of the video? I thought it was an axe murderer. Y'all thought I was lying. I'm talking about I'm good and deep in the middle of a message. Like, don't give up. You gonna be a successful entrepreneur. And all of a sudden, baby, child, he was back there. He would get what, baby? You couldn't have told me. Y'all know you be watching them horror movies and all you see is the folks with the axe and they. Baby, you couldn't have told me he wasn't back there bamming on this car. Well, I thought he was back there. I was finna be the Michael Phelps. ToShae Michael Phelps Germaine. ToShae Michael Phelps. I was finna lead this whole motherfucker. I mean, this whole car. Let me get my life in order. I was finna leave this whole car right where it was, phone, car, everything. Cause he looked, when I looked in that mirror, all I seen was that arm raised, and he was on his way, and I was on my way out. Baby, you see how I turned it? Baby, I laughed at myself. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I went back and watched that video, and I laughed at myself. And I don't often watch my videos, right? Not even kidding, y'all. I don't watch a lot of my videos. But I had to go back and watch that one because why am I like this? Y'all, it was so foolish. I had tears in my eyes laughing at myself, Lord. The way I had turned around so quick. Oh my gosh, y'all. Oh, sometimes my spirituals just be so foolish. Y'all, that was a whole experience. Let me just tell you, okay? Cause baby, ain't nobody got time for that. He was back there, baby. He was wearing it out. Whatever he was doing, I don't know. But I looked in that mirror and I seen that axe, the hammer, whatever he was laying there, he was putting the hammer down. Put it down. Not that kind. Cause baby, he was tearing something up back there. And I just knew he was coming for me. Baby, I'm finna get Lucille and you come over here if you want to. Meet Lucille. She love me and I love her too. Baby, it was finna, don't you bring no hammer to a gunfight. Don't you do it. Anyway, child, we done got these cars good and stuff. Y'all, that had made my nervous system. They had put my nervous system in disarray, Lord. I couldn't even remember what the video was about. Anyway, I finished it though and posted it. It was real life, real time. It was in action. Y'all ready? Well, let's do it. Let's see what's going on. We not doing channel messages, so we finna see what's coming out. Now, the other day I had did a new spread on this morning's message, and I loved it. And so we finna do it. They said we gonna get 3 messages, but it's like a mega spread. I don't why y'all we got to come up with something better than that. Y'all know mega spread. Oh, let's do it. Let's see what's coming out. Ooh. Look, the fact that I said, let's see what's coming out. And the first card that came out, or not the first card, but the card that came out is the 7 of Cups in reverse, the Hermit, and the 2 of Swords in the reverse. Okay, y'all. Oh, let's do it. So first part, I'm coming out for real, in real time. Child, in a minute, I'm gonna have to put what kind of sense that how I'm gonna be doing tarot readings and I can't even read the card. Luckily, I don't need to read the card, but I was just saying these had got words on them. Some of y'all are finalizing. Well, first of all, it was time for you come out the house anyway. So some of y'all, you've been in hiding. Who been in hiding? Hey, honey oneys, who been in hiding? Some of y'all, you've solidified a choice, an opportunity, something that you said you wasn't going to let pass you by. If you were, because this is the 7 of Cups in reverse and the 2 of Swords in reverse. The 2 of Swords is about indecision. So this is about making a decision. Me too, y'all trying to handle us. Don't do that. We be knowing, but sometimes we just be needing the confirmations and stuff. They're just bringing a scripture into my head, Isaiah 7 and 11. Maybe some of us was waiting on a sign, but child, we was waiting on Padre God to speak. We wasn't trying to, because we ain't got time for no foolishness. We didn't, y'all, we can't start, listen, we ain't got but 3 cards out here. Why y'all talking shit? Uno momento. We ain't even, y'all ain't gonna do y'all ain't gonna do us like that. Yeah, y'all, I know. See, that's the thing. We can do it. Come on, Unc. Or let's do it. You better sit down somewhere. I will put your ass on mute for the rest of the live. You ain't finna be handling us like this. Whose spirit names is this want to argue with me about? Wait a minute now. Hold on. Let me get my life. No. Hold on. Uno momento. Let me get a little straight. Let me put these cards down for a sec. Excuse me, Mr. Spirit Nims. Mr. Spirit Nims. I realize I understand. Let me see. Welcome. Welcome. Mm-hmm. It's so nice to meet you. You impatient. That's a good word. I understand. You don't get to talk much. I understand. But let me tell you what you ain't see. We got some rules and regulations around here. When we yeah, we do things a certain kind of way. I understand. You got a lot to say, but let me just say what I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna argue with you now. I'll put you on mute. And then you're gonna have to, yeah, just a little longer. Just calm down a little bit. That's it. Knight of Wands energy showing up. I know. I don't know if we're gonna get it or not, but that's what I have felt in my spiritual. I just want to tell you. It's come, just wait your turn. Out Betty. I don't know if it's even a Betty on the live, nor is one ever going. I don't think I'd have never seen a Betty on any of my lives, but I don't know. Maybe sometime yeah, it's okay. It's all good. I was just letting you know, like, look, we not gonna do no arguing now. We no. Okay. Y'all better start talking to folks before y'all start. Yeah, cause somebody was finna get cussed smooth. I was finna cuss out the spirit names. I would, excuse me. I was finna cuss them out. we got to get the new spirit names in order before we get on the live. Let's do that before, cause I done had to stop the whole live and have a heart to heart, a heart to spirituals, a heart to ethers. I don't care what you call it. We were just saying, yeah. Thank y'all so much. So okay. Okay, I'm back. Cause who I been happy? I'm trying to. Okay, I'm back. Listen. So if you were indecisive, I feel like there is a decision to move forward with something that you want to do, okay? Or a choice and option, something has been presented to you. What's the outcome card for this one, child? So we can pull some ClariTEA cards. The clarity is wheel. It's wheel. Some of y'all, you just needed to come outside. You had to go inside to find your light. You done found it, child. Some of y'all are choosing to take center stage, they just said. What's the outcome? Period. Enlightenment with the hangman as the outcome card. Oh, you had to go seek some wisdom and guidance. You had to do the internal work, right? You had to walk in them shadows for a minute, baby, but you was back outside. We outside, period. Whatever you had, some of y'all, you done had to cut some folks off, like cutthroat, goodbye, doing your soul search and your introspection with this hermit card. Some of y'all, you may be going, you're not going into something blind, though. I will say that. Because you've been enlightened and you're trusting your inner guidance and your inner wisdom. And maybe you weren't doing that before, child. Maybe you weren't listening to your spirituals. And that's why you may have been confused. The Seven of Cups is a card of confusion, a lack of clarity. Whatever has happened, whatever has transpired, baby, you got all the answers you need. You good to go now. Okay, let's get some clarity cards. Let's clarify this Seven of Cups. What do we need to know about this Seven of Cups in reverse? Choices, finality, choosing one opportunity and making it work. Period. Oh, let's do it. Here we go. We have the Three of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Seven of Wands. Okay. Clarifying our Seven of Cups. So let me just tell y'all. Remember, I was just saying you had to cut some folks out. You had to cut some folks out. You got the Three of Pentacles. This is a card of friendship, communities. This is people, connections that you may have been dealing with. Some of you have had to put up some boundaries against some people. There could be a lack of progress. Like maybe these folks were not moving forward, child. They were stagnant and they was keeping you stuck. And you just decided like, look, I got moved because this is coming up in the past position. And so this is you recognizing that there were people who were stuck in their ways. They didn't want to take opportunities. Their stagnancy was keeping you stuck, child. So you may have had to block these folks. Seven of Wands is a card of blocking folks. Defending your honor. What? Standing your ground. Some of y'all had to stand up to somebody, whoever these Three of Pentacles are. This could be 3 friends or more, like I said, a community, maybe someone. Did I talk about that the other day, y'all? Like somebody, maybe some folks didn't believe in your gifts or your talents. And I'm telling y'all right now, everybody is not going to believe in your vision, and you shouldn't be up here trying to explain it to them. You better leave them in the past where they showing up in these cards, baby. Block them, we ain't got time, because the Knight of Pentacles is already slow. And so this is you, not like if this was them keeping you from taking action. You may have been trying to take them along with you, and they didn't. It's like they were just keeping you stuck. Child, we don't even want to talk about this energy for too much longer, because it was like they didn't want to make no moves, child. You may have been showing them opportunities and trying to help them make some moves and move along, and they just didn't want to do nothing, child. Ain't nobody got time. I'm sorry. Well, they're going to have to go. You got new communities coming in, new people anyway. You may have, I've been telling y'all may be learning the truth about some folks that you're dealing with as well. This hermit mode, it may have, one of the decisions is like you had to realize who was going to make the cut and who ain't. Telling y'all, the hermit. Ooh, well, come on, ma. Okay, some of y'all, this is in business. This is folks that you have worked with, or like maybe you work with them. You could, maybe not. Whatever the case is, you done made some choices. Two of Wands in the reverse. You have the King of Wands and the Sun. So for some of you, this is definitely in business. You may have been working with some shady folks. I think I talked about that the other day. Seeing the truth of who people really are. But this is also like because it's clarifying the hermit, y'all. So this is you moving towards your happiness. And some of you may have had to go within and just make the final decision, because we got the Seven of Cups, Two of Wands, Two of Swords in reverse, like to go ahead and bust out as an entrepreneurial, okay, as an entrepreneur, and begin this business. King of Wands is the business card. It's the entrepreneur. It's a visionary card. So maybe some of you disconnected from some folks, put up some boundaries, and got very clear and decisive about how you want to move forward. The Two of Wands is a card of patience and planning. In the reverse is go time. Okay, it's go time. It's like, okay, it's time to make a move. I done all the planning that I need to do. I've laid the blueprint. I've laid the foundation, and now it was just time. And this is coming up in the present position, y'all. So this is you doing what you love, doing what you're passionate about, shining your star, shining your light, and Spirit is encouraging this. If it brings you happiness, it'll bring you success. You have to be making sure that you're moving towards the thing that brings in joy, peace, harmony. And if it's people, places, and things, time, effort, and energy, if you've given to it and it's not making you happy, you're going to have to make a decision. I feel like y'all have already done this to move away from it. Hey, ma, child, she said I told y'all my mama was coming through, and she been real heavy, y'all. Like, even to like yesterday, I was talking to her and I was just like, Ma, and I'm gonna be honest, y'all, because I received this, because, oh, come on, Spirit, because my mama is really guiding me in this point in life and showing me the things that I need in order to create and have, and like teaching me business acumen. And this is what's crazy, y'all. My mom ain't never owned no business. Child, she worked at Pizza Hut. Okay, like, but on the other side of things, now they're able to nudge me and guide me. And people be like, oh, you talking to spirits. Baby, I'm talking to angels. Do you understand? People be like, and I don't know. So this is your angels coming through, your muses, your guides. I don't care what you call the ancestors. I don't care what you call spirit and them. This is Padre God dispatching his angels and giving them charge over you to keep you in all your ways. They shall bear thee up in thy hands, lest I dash your foot against a stone. So I don't care how you look at it. Come on, 91:19 backwards. I'm telling y'all, your angels are guiding you. And some of you maybe, child, what the police knew, the popos knew. They was up here. Not the Dallas Marshal. Anyway, I'm back. It's like, Your angels are guiding you. So this is the time when you have to trust this guidance. It's why this hermit card is so important. It's why it's so important to make sure that you're connecting and that you're listening to Father God and giving him time to speak to you. It is super importante, because they're leading you down a path of happiness. This is a visionary card, y'all. You're creating your vision. Write the vision and make it plain. And following your happiness. There may have been some people who were trying to keep you from doing that, child, and I don't know if I like them. These folks that you had to cut off in the past. What I said? Somebody might be a little jealous of this success and victory that's coming in, child. It's graduation time for you, but they might be a little in their feelings about some things. They ain't got nothing to do with us. Everybody has the opportunity to create success. How bad you want it, child? If you want success, it's at your fingertips. You just have to go and find it and do the things that are necessary in order to bring it into your life. Child, they was. And mama said they was too busy. They too busy complaining about life and not busy doing about life. Child, you can't keep, ain't nobody got time for that. I told y'all that's why there's 2 of Wands. It's like you've done what you need to do, and now it's time to go ahead and step out. Come on, 2 of Swords in reverse. Come on, Spirit. This is coming up in the future, by the way. I'm going to show y'all what the card is, but I'll be excited, baby. Oh, you better build this business. If you don't build it, I'm cussing somebody out in the spirituals, not in real life. I ain't gonna cuss y'all out. Y'all, clarifying whatever this decision is. I ain't looked at these yet. Whatever this decision is, whatever you've decided to move towards, y'all, is the 10 of Pentacles. Some of y'all, this is contracts, new jobs, new opportunities, legacy wealth. This is you developing what it is that you see for you. Like this is development, y'all. You better move towards this. What else we got, Lord? Come on and create it then. And you better with the magician that's coming in. Y'all, this is creativity. Oh my God. Well, just throw the cards away, Lord. The star. Y'all, we got the sun and the star. By the way, this is my grandmama's card in the deck, right? This is you making the, oh, y'all, this is so beautiful. This is you making the decision, whatever lessons you have learned, whatever it is that you have been indecisive about moving forward, not like where you were staying stuck and you finally decided to take action and move forward towards creating this legacy. This is the confirmation. This is the nod from spirit. The healing is done. And so the opportunities are here. This is whatever you're doing. This is your confirmation. Like, you better work. Oh, you better work. My God, this is so beautiful. Thank y'all. This is, oh, y'all, you being so divinely guided till it ain't even funny. Some of y'all, you may have been at a point where you were giving up faith, giving up hope, not knowing how things, it was because you were trying to make things happen of your own accord. And some of y'all, you literally have just surrendered. Some of you, thank you. Oh my God, I received this, y'all. I received this message. This is a confirmation for me as well when I just look down at that sun card. Sunflowers may be important for some of you. This is your time to shine. Let me just tell you this, y'all. The hermit holds the star in his lantern. Okay, so you had to go inside to find your light, and now it's time to shine. Some of you are being put in the forefront, like God is bringing you to the forefront. He's putting you forth. He's putting you out there. So some of you, you're going to have unexpected resources, unexpected attention as well. Like, you don't even, it's something you don't see coming, y'all. I keep getting this energy, which I said, They said you're not gonna see it coming, because if they tell you everything that's coming in, if they tell you everything that is getting ready to happen, you won't make the right decisions. They just said, God, Padre, God wants it to be oh, come on, Spirit, to be a surprise. Like he wants you to be surprised about the blessings and the abundance and the things that he's getting ready to bring in. And you make sure whatever this is for you, and this is something that you're going to grow and develop and build over time. This is not overnight success. It's going to look like it to some people, but but it's not overnight success. This is you having worked extremely hard to make this happen. You had to make sacrifices with the 7 of Wands. You had to cut people out. This could be, you had to fight against witchcraft. They look like witches over here. You had to deal with spiritual warfare. You had to learn how to protect yourself. You had to spend time with Padre God in self-reflection, becoming self-aware. You had to learn about yourself. You had to trust your decisions. You had to make the choice to say, I know that I can create success. You had to put yourself in the environments and around the people who want to be successful, who want to see you succeed. So you've had to sacrifice a lot, and you getting ready to see the rewards from that. Y'all, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Oh my God. Inspiration. Remember, I was just talking to y'all and I was telling y'all, like, man, you better follow, because you're getting these ideas with the hangman that we're getting ready to clarify. It's like spirit it's magic. They're truly working magic in your life. Okay, they are truly working magic in your life. So you simply have to say, I'm going to receive this magic, I'm going to keep it going, and I'm going to trust in it, because it's moving you forward. It's moving forward. Hey, dearest ones. Y'all, tap the screen, share the live, share love. Y'all know I can't read the comments, child. I ain't got them spectacles on. I'll put them back on in a second. But, baby, this is good. Okay? Hold on. Let me put these on, because I got to see who is receiving this message. If this is your word, you need it, child. Y'all know I can't see. Hold on, so I can respond to y'all. Y'all better receive this message. If you received it, y'all, you better drop this in the comments. I received the magic. I receive the magic. I receive the healing. I receive the resources. And y'all, this is going to be different for everyone, right? This is different for everybody. If you receive this, you better drop that in the comments, baby, because this is something. Y'all, some of you, you just don't even, like, you don't give yourself enough credit for the work that you've done, man. Oh my gosh, y'all, this is beautiful. Whatever decision you made, it's moving you right on towards your destiny, child, changing the direction of your destiny. Okay, I'm trying to tell you. Oh, let's do it. Okay, clarifying the hangman. The hangman is a card of wisdom, enlightenment. It's on pause, on purpose. I'm be honest. They just said slow to grow. This is something that you're going to build from the ground up, but you ain't going to mind doing it because it's something that you love. For some of y'all, you just had to figure out what it is that you're passionate about. And now that you know, child, you're going to build an empire. Come on, empire, on this 10 of Pentacles. I'm telling y'all. And this is guided by God, child. This ain't nobody but God. So when he starts showing up in your life and bringing these blessings and abundance into you, you better say, I'm so happy, so grateful. Child, listen, because God ain't out here playing. The hangman. Y'all, I'm so done. I feel like I'm done with the whole reading for the rest of the day. I'm done. Now, 4 cards came out, so we gonna take them. Y'all. Hey, I'm not mad at all. Y'all, we're clarifying the hangman, okay? This is enlightenment. This is my own pause on purpose. Some of y'all, look at this leap of faith. Y'all see her on the railroad tracks and it looked like she barely hanging on, but she's still trusting and she's still believing. This is some of y'all saying, I don't know, I'm just hanging here a little bit longer. You have the death card, transformation, endings and beginnings. You have the Ace of Wands, a spark of inspiration. I can't even. You have the Fool, a new beginning, and you have the 8 of Swords in the reverse, y'all. I can't make it up. You done broke free. This is what's crazy. Just the other day on this morning's message, I was talking to one of the messages we got. The Eight of Swords came up in the upright, and it was talking about shifting a mindset, like shifting yourself out of whatever this funk was. There was something, maybe you were worried about something, playing something over and over in your head. And y'all know, as we come closer to retrograde, like the enemy gonna start trying to work on your mind. But some of y'all, there's like a light bulb moment with the hangman that has happened, and I don't know, it's going to be different for each one of y'all, but there's some, whether this happened on a subconscious level, there's some healing that has happened that has allowed you to start to move forward and to break out of whatever this mental prison was, because this is a mental prison, y'all. Whatever it is, was whether it was you just finally again making the decision saying, oh, I'm gonna take this leap, I'm just gonna do it and just see where it is, trusting in God to catch you on the other side. You're following your passion, you're following your inspired ideas. Remember, I said, if you get these ideas, to make sure you're writing them down. Take action, y'all, because they're literally leading you. I'm telling you, directing you into your destiny. New initiative, creativity, and this is something you want to do. I'm telling y'all, some of y'all, the decision is to become a business owner, an entrepreneur. That is what we are called to do. Y'all, we are called to create and serve, create and serve, create and serve. Whatever we do, it should be serving someone. You create something to serve. You don't create it just for your purposes. You create so that you can serve. You create so that it can be helpful to someone else. You create and you serve, okay? Leap and you'll be caught, period. And this is transforming this something within you. They just said it's something that, like, something broke free within you. They just said, thou art loosed. Oh, y'all, this is beautiful. Death of the old self. Some of y'all, this was an ego death. This could be like you getting over like a lack of confidence. And you just said, I'm just not going to be held back. No one's going to stop me from what I know I am meant to do, period. And that's just that. You're not allowing anyone or anything to keep you restricted. Y'all, this is beautiful. Some of you are coming out of a period of transition as well. Like, if you feel like you've been on pause on purpose, because that's the hangman for me. If you feel like you've been on pause, you can get ready for things to start moving forward. And it's simply because you've decided to take action. All it took was you to take the initiative, for you to choose your happiness, for you to get inspired. And a lot of times, y'all, when we're in, oh, come on, spirit, when we're in our season of separation and God isolates us, that's why these folks, whether it's family, friends, whoever it is, what it's like, you also were gaining knowledge as you've been in this season of separation and isolation in your hermit mode. So you're coming out of that, because now they're like, it's time to get to work. Okay, it's time to get to work. Everyone is in a different season. So let me just say this, right? Everyone is not in a harvest season. Some of us may be in a season where we're going into hermit mode. Some of us are coming out of hermit mode. You have to know your season. So if you're going into hermit mode, that means you got some work to do. And that just means that the healing is coming. Others of you, you're already in the creation phase. You're already on your way. You already have the business idea. You already know what it is that you want, how you want to build and create your empire. So you have to know your season. And so all of this may or may not apply to you, but you can take what resonates in your spirituals. But one thing that everybody can take from this message is that there is success and victory that comes in. But you have to go through every season, just like those of us who went through these seasons. Okay. So don't get dismayed if you still have to wait. Everybody is not in a harvest season. Some of us, and this is the thing, we're always in a sowing season. We're always planting new seeds. So don't feel no type of way if you're not in that season yet. it's coming for you, but you're gonna have to go through the same thing everyone else did. There are those of us who are just further along who've already been in isolation. Child, I've been in isolation for 2 years. So, you have to go through your season and just take it how it resonates in your spirituals. But just know anything you're going through is temporary, and it's simply a matter of learning while you are in the season that you're in. If you're in a harvest season, if you're receiving abundance, if you're receiving from Padre God, make sure that you're doing the right things with the harvest that he's bringing into you. Okay, importante on this, because it's elevation for everybody. Okay, so next message. Here we go, y'all. That was beautiful. Y'all, past, present, future, outcome. All right, here we go. So in the future, because I can see that one already. And in the outcome, we have the Wheel of Fortune and we have the Eight of Cups. So y'all know this is about walking, like changing. Some of you, it's ending a cycle. The Eight of Cups, Wheel of Fortune are both ending cycles. So something's going to end. Let's see what we got. Past, Queen of Swords, Ace of Wands in the reverse. Okay. Okay, I just gotta say this. This ain't for everybody. Take it how it resonates your spirituals. Some of y'all, for some of y'all, this is about creative energy. But for others of you, you may be dealing with someone, all right, that you're gonna have to end a cycle with. I'm gonna just be honest, y'all. This is the Ace of Wands is a very phallic card. Y'all want to do what? Okay, well, we can do that way next time. Money, love, and spirit. That's what they just said in my spirituals. Like as we're doing these messages, it's almost coming up like money, career, love, spirit, self-development is what. Does that make sense? That's how they're kind of giving me the way that we're doing these readings, because this is kind of like love they're getting ready to talk about, because they're bringing up that this look like it's the strictly dickly card for me, but it's coming up in the reverse. So I'm just saying. And y'all, this is a new spread that I just did this yesterday, and so this is the way they bringing it up, so we are gonna talk about it. Okay, so this is love centered. Oh, let's do it. Okay. Some of y'all are ending a cycle with a karmic, okay? And y'all, I need you to understand, when you're dealing with a karmic relationship or a karmic partner, and moving away from something that's no longer serving you, I want you to release whatever this is. If you're in the process of walking away from something or ending something, you need to release it with love, light, and healing energy. Release it with forgiveness and move on, right? Because this is the thing, y'all. It's like if you're continuing to focus on what this energy and what this person is bringing in, or what they didn't do, or for some of y'all, they could have cheated on you. They could have been community D. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like if you're not dealing with the person anymore, then release it with love, light, and healing energy and move on, so you can complete this cycle and move into something new. Because some of y'all, you definitely whether it's energetic, the Ace of Wands. So for some of you, there's still old energy that you're attached to, that you're holding on to. You may need to do a cord cutting. We got the Queen of Swords out here. You could have been dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But this is about creating a new opportunity for love in your life as well for some of you. With this Ace of Wands coming up in the reverse, some of y'all need to believe in the spirit of love again. You know what you put on the back burner, that's what Padre God will bring in, especially because for some of y'all, you've already gone through the phase. Oh, y'all, you've already gone through the phase of like getting your finances in order, rebuilding yourself, like we just talked about with the previous spread. Like you've already gone through that hermit mode phase. So you may not be looking for love, but baby, it's finna be looking for you. Just saying. Okay, so if there's old energy and old attachments, for some of you, if this is you constantly replaying stuff, like let it go. You got to let it go so you can create a new cycle of love within yourself and within your life. Others of y'all, you may still be physically attached to this person. I'm just keeping the buckles. You may still be dealing with this person. Some of y'all, there's an opportunity for healing in a relationship. So I'm not going to read this as love, just romantic. This is love with a capital L. So this is any of your closest relationships. If there's there may be something that you need to heal, some forgiveness that needs to happen, so that you can move forward. Or someone may need to come in and have a conversation with you. You may be very cold and guarded towards somebody right now. But somebody definitely wants to reach out. Like they want to try to reconnect. But even on this Wheel of Fortune, it's kind of like, I'm just be honest with y'all. Child, she looking off to the side. She ain't studying that shit. She like, I don't want to hear none of that. Mm-mm. Some of y'all, you literally may be completely turning your back on the situation. Some of y'all are being very nostalgic as well. What y'all said? If you know it's somebody you need to cut off, child, go on, cut them off. Do it. Some of y'all, I'm gonna just tell y'all right now with the nostalgia. Some y'all know retrograde coming, so y'all know I'm gonna just tell you, be careful. We gonna see. Let's go on clarify. Clarify the Queen of Swords. Somebody's. I'm gonna just say this. Somebody's a little sneaky that you were dealing with in the past. Like they think they smart. Looking like y'all see me looking. They think they smart. Well, now 4 cards came out, so we gonna take them. They think they smart. What's coming up in the past? So we have a lot of stress. 10 of Wands, Page of Cups, the World, and the 9 of Swords in the reverse. Whoo, child. This past relationship, it may have been a little stressful and overwhelming. I don't like the Queen of Swords and the 9 of Swords together, y'all, just because it gives me the energy of someone who, how do I say that? Like they turn their love on and off. That's the best way I could put that. Like hot and cold. Thank y'all. Hot and cold. So for some of y'all, you may have been dealing with someone who is very hot and cold. They could have made a lot of promises. This was a lot of stress, a lot of overwhelm. Could have been a lot of arguments. This could have also been like a trauma bond with this 9 of Swords and the World in the reverse. Mm. Okay, for some of y'all, yeah, someone hadn't released everything that they were dealing with before they stepped into something with you. Okay, yeah, it's given a little bit of narcissistic, but I was gonna wait and see if they were gonna say anything else about it. But for others of you, this was not necessarily a narcissist. This is someone who just didn't do the healing that they needed to do in order to fully be what you needed them to be. So So as a result of how they had been treated, they came in and they just came in with a lot of baggage. Now, this is the thing, y'all. We all have baggage. So this is not like, it's not like you came into this all pristine, but it's kind of like you maybe have gone through more of a healing process. And so you may have been like cold to it with the Queen of Swords. So you weren't as like, it wasn't really affecting the relationship. Now, if this was you, take it how it resonates in your spirituals, okay? Because this could have been you that was not completely healed from something you had already dealt with, and you could have been the one. So you got to be honest with yourself. The Queen of Swords is a card of accountability. So it's like you could have been the one that was still like, maybe you were hung up on an ex or bringing old baggage into the relationship. Take it how it resonates in your spirituals. It's not always your person, and somebody needs to hear that, because what needs to happen in order for this, like this cycle to close out, we have to be accountable for the roles that we played, the part we played in creating an unnecessary stress in the relationship. It's not always your person, right? It's not always them. So some of you in the past, maybe you did a lot of blaming, or maybe there was a lot of arguments, confrontation, placing blame, stuff like that. And it was kind of like that wore down the relationship as well. The World, Ten of Wands. Somebody definitely got to their breaking point. Nine of Swords. Somebody definitely, it was just like they couldn't take anymore. Some of y'all, it's like, whether you or your person, there was a fear of not being loved. A fear of not being loved, and as a result of being afraid of it, some of y'all are either they take you or your part, take how it resonate. Somebody, it's almost like y'all pushed it away. That coldness told you with the Queen of Swords. Okay, let's clarify. Like, yeah. It's something about, they say, what y'all said, being afraid you were gonna be done the same way that you were done before. I'm telling y'all right now, you can't be worried about that, child. You are not dating the same person. You are not that. This ain't that. Okay. And so for some of y'all, that's why you feel like you have closed your heart off to love. You may be very, very guarded. Ice Queen or King, take it how it resonates in your spirituals. You better open your heart up to love. If you ain't open to it, guess what? How you gonna receive these good blessings and stuff Hydra God bringing in? Ace of Wands in the reverse. Some of y'all, they just said equally yoked. Let me just say this right now, okay? It was a lot of push and pull. Let me say this right now. You got the deal, and you don't know this until after you have gone through relationships or done or dealt with a couple of people. Y'all, you got to be with someone who's equally yoked. You got to be with someone who has aspirations and dreams and vision and desire. For some of y'all, that was the problem. You outgrew this person. I'm finna see if it come up in the cards, but I feel like you outgrew this person. Because it was almost like maybe when y'all met or when y'all were first dating, like they had goals and things that they wanted to look. And the Lovers was upside down in the deck, y'all. I'm telling y'all, it's almost like you outgrew them, because it's like they stopped lacking passion. They stopped being inspired or something. And so y'all were no longer on the same page. And it happens, y'all, where you will outgrow a person. Yep. There it go. Told y'all. I'm telling y'all, I can't make it up. Now to start, this is coming up in the present position. Okay. Now, and we're clarifying the Ace of Wands. So we have the Lovers. Okay. So some of y'all, you could have, didn't I say strictly dickly? And so some of y'all may have definitely been an option, or you could be dealing with someone and you know that they're cheating on you. Okay. You know that they are community D, or they have a history of this, even if they're not doing it right now. Remember, I was just saying that. Thank you, dearest one. Remember, I was just saying, like, they lost their drive, their determination, like they stopped wanting to move towards goals and being inspired. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. This is a lack of hard work. This is not doing the work. And then you have the Star that is coming up in the upright. They may have started, like, they got lazy. I'ma just, like, some of y'all may, okay, let me say this right now. Some of y'all, if you're, because some of you are currently in this situation, equally yoked. If you, okay, I don't want this to sound bad, but if you're dealing with somebody that you can't, they're showing me not stringing someone along. If it's like false hope is what they just said on this star card with this. It's like, don't give someone false hope. If you know, because for some of y'all, this is what is keeping, because it's like the wheel needs to turn, the wheel needs to change. Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Cups. For some of y'all, this is someone that you're going to have to walk away from, because there's healing that needs to be done for both of you. Others of you, just don't string somebody along. If you know that they're not what you want, then say that. Go ahead and release this, because it feels like for some of y'all, this is a block for you. You're holding on to someone and you know you don't want this person, but there may be, maybe you've been with them for a long time. The Ten of Wands is it's a long time, right? This is a comfort. It could be a comfort zone. So take it how it resonates, but it's almost like y'all, we don't have to be unhappy, right? And that's what they're saying. It's like, you're going to have to choose happiness at some point. Some of you may be honestly deciding that you're just not willing to work on the relationship anymore and making the choice to go ahead and leave and go into and just move on. So if that's your choice, you're going to have to communicate that. This may be for some of you a head over heart decision, because it's just like there's a lack of desire, there's no passion in this situation. Again, this is for some of you who are committed. You can try, of course, healing can happen, so you can definitely try to put the work in, but it has to be two-sided. It can't just be one person trying to do all the work and make it work, because I feel like for some of y'all, that's what's been happening for quite a while. Like, you were the only, like, only one person was putting in the work and there was a lack of desire. For others of you, like I said, you outgrew this person. Okay, you've outgrown a person. Um, and it's simply because you haven't given up on your goals, your wishes, your desires, where you see yourself going. And for some of y'all, I'm gonna just be honest, there could be a little bit of jealousy there, because you're moving forward, and some of you, you're moving forward without this person. And they ain't gonna be all that thrilled about it. I'm just telling you, okay? So just kind of be prepared for that, because I feel like they could be a little in their feelings about it. But some of y'all are definitely choosing to move on. Wheel of Fortune, y'all, why that mosquito thought he was just gonna fly on my thing and I wasn't gonna pop him and stuff. Well, uno momento, Mr. Mosquito. Well, I'm sorry, you done gone on the glory. Well, who you thought you was? Child, he had then. Anyway, I'm back. Wheel of Fortune. in the future position. Life cycles, destiny, period, the truth. Ace of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. Some of you are definitely moving on from something. Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. So this is, and they're all in the upright. So there's a conversation that for some of you that are going to need to be had. And the basis of the conversation is, child, I'm moving towards my happiness and what is best for me. Okay, your fulfillment, Nine of Cups. This is a cycle that has been on repeat, and now it's time for you to move forward and find something, and like move on to what is truly meant for you. Some of you, this is a lack, they just said a lack of nurturing you may have been receiving as well. Breakthrough, clarity, new ideas, strength. No, yeah, no time like the present. Like this is something for some of you. There's a lot of emotional attachment, but it's almost like some of y'all have mentally checked out anyway. Like, child, you done been checked out. I'm gonna just be honest, like, and understand this is not an easy decision, right? This is something that maybe you've been mulling over with this Seven of Pentacles, thinking about, trying to pick the right time. But I do feel like some of you, if you haven't already left this, if this, you're in a relationship and you already have tried everything, you've been to counseling, you've tried to communicate your truth, you've done everything that you can do. I feel like you're it's almost like they just said biding your time, but it's you may have already like put something into motion with the Ace of Swords to go ahead and break yourself free of this. Others of y'all, oh, okay, thank y'all. This is someone coming in. Okay, if you've been single, Queen of Swords, if you've been single for a while and you kind of just put love on the back burner, like I said, very guarded, disappointed in love, um, d- just all of that. You ain't want to be bothered, like, nope, I'm good. Remember, I just said that love will find you when you ain't looking for it. And for some of y'all, love is gonna find you. But it's almost like Spirit is trying to prepare you to open your heart to it and not be so cold and withdrawn. Now you want to make sure that you're setting boundaries and putting up, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't just give them everything. Don't just give them the cootie cat or the D on the first day. You know what I'm saying? You do what you want to do. It's not my business. But I'm just saying, like, some of y'all, the thing is just make them earn it. Make them earn it, child. Make them. This is because you've already gone through the stage of learning and knowing your worth. So it's like, don't just give them goodies. I don't care what they say, child. You better make them earn this shit. Look the way she up here eating this grapefruit. Eat the fruit. And man, I'm sick. Stop. Don't y'all do it. I know y'all was trying to get out of order. I heard y'all. I was ignoring y'all. Child, you ain't got time for the boot. Tell Boochie Cat to sit down somewhere, child. Whoever this is, and we gonna see, like, this is a news cycle, y'all. Don't treat them bad, male or female, doesn't matter. Take how it resonate. I'm saying them, don't treat them bad, because I feel like they're gonna really want to come in and do the work and invest the time. This is a card of investment. Like, they really gonna want to nurture. Some of y'all, you ain't been nurtured or taken care of, and this person, even with the lovers here, it's like they gonna want to let them wine and dine you. Okay, let me say this right now. For some of y'all, my ladies, men love y'all, but this ain't for y'all unless this ain't what you've been doing. We like to be wined and dined. I know that may not seem real regular anymore. Yes, regular. Maybe it's not regular, but you better put in the work and let us know, especially if it's somebody who's worth it. And whoever this is, whether it's somebody you interested in or somebody some of y'all, you already know this person, you already dealing with them. For some of y'all, this person coming in, like, you better say off the top, you better have some standards about yourself. Some of y'all, this person might have some money. They're going to be very concerned with making sure that you're happy. Regardless, like, they're gonna make sure that they're gonna want to make sure that you is taken care of. Okay, they're gonna make sure that they want to make sure you are taken care of, because, and y'all may end up like having this discussion of, like, and communicating this truth to each other. Like, you ain't then just had nobody to take care of you, Lord. Okay, child, they gonna want to, so you better let them. I'm just saying. Okay, Eight of Cups. Emotions make you cry sometimes. I don't know. What that got to do with anything? I don't know. That's what they said in my spirituals. Okay. What is we talking about with this Eight of Cups? How many cards was that, y'all? Some of y'all, y'all lonely? Somebody lonely, Lord. They just, oh, I'm sorry, honey, one, and this is. with the 8 of Cups. Let me put this over there because I ain't gonna have room for it on my little tray. 8 of Cups. 3 of Cups in the reverse. Oh Lord, the Devil and the 8 of Wands. Well, let me just say this. Okay. Remember, for some of y'all, I told you that you may have, like, someone in the past may have put you in a third party situation with the 3 of Cups, right? So someone in your past, they may have been like, they may have cheated with the Ace of Wands and then the 3 of Cups. This person, this new contract is not going to do this. Okay. This is they're giving me the energy of a fear of someone being like in a fear of infidelity is what they're giving me on this. And this may be why you ended up leaving a previous situation, but they're needing you to trust that this next person is not going to do this, because what they're showing is like, if you continue to feed into this fear, then that's what's going to end up happening. Remember, y'all, good or bad, we are what we think. So if you feed into the fear of, oh my God, they're going to cheat on me, or they're codependent, or they're a narcissist, like we talked about before. Remember, I just said I was going to wait and see if it came up in the cards. So if you continue to feed into that and you start putting that energy out into the atmosphere, then guess what? You're going to end up with that same person. So they're saying to be very mindful of the thoughts and the energy that you're putting out there, because you can still attract this kind of person. And some of you're in the energy of attracting the right person, but just make sure that you're talking the energy of bringing in another lesson. You can talk to Spirit and Padre God and be like, look, I have learned my lessons. I don't need another teacher. I don't need the lesson again. But you can call it back in if you continue to worry yourself about it. This person is actually wanting to come in, and they can be the opposite, but of what you truly, or who you've dealt with before. But you, first of all, they're saying you're going to have to choose this. But there's definitely, Devil, a new contract that's coming in. So get prepared for it. I do feel like some of you they just said a fear of intimacy. I don't know. They said a fear of intimacy. So if that's something that you're dealing with, then I'm going to suggest that you do the healing in regards to that, because it's related. It could be related to some trauma, the 8 of Wands and the Devil that you have experienced in the past. So if you need to speak to someone in regards to that, make sure that you do that. Okay. Because that's going to be important on this, because I feel like this person that's coming in is very passionate, but it's almost like you'll look at it as a deterrent, and they're really just trying to nurture you, because that's going to be their natural nature. But it's something about a fear of intimacy for somebody. That may just be one person, but take it how it resonates in your spirituals. Okay. I'm just saying. And I do feel like there could be rapid communication that comes in. It's almost about you just allowing this to come in. Okay. Cupid's arrows. Of course, this is a card. Some of y'all gonna have multiple suitors, multiple options to choose from. But this is like the arrows of desire. Thank y'all. The arrows of desire that are coming in. So some of y'all, you just gonna end up in a long-term contract with a person, in some like commitment. So get it ready, get it ready, get it ready now. I say, boy, don't you do that. I say, walking like a, oh, well, y'all shouldn't have started playing the song in my spirituals, child. I hadn't got ready. Anyway, I'm back. I was ready. Whoop, now, now, walking like a, y'all seen me twerking in the chair. Didn't I know it? Y'all thought I was going to take off these spectacles to do, and hey, child, y'all lucky I ain't pulled these lashes off yet. But I'm leaving on because I still got videos to record and stuff. But I'm just saying, final words of guidance. Final words of guidance. This is Spirit. Here we go. Hey, y'all. Tap the screen, share, like, share the love. Okay. Well, let's do it. Hey, let's get to it. Bars? What y'all said? Well, y'all had said yesterday we was gonna do this. Can y'all believe that mosquito just came over here like I wasn't gonna swat his ass? First of all, where he even came from, the window's been up all day. Anyway, I don't know what he was thinking about himself. Well, he done gone on to the spirituals now. Anyway, I'm back. Final words of guidance from Spirit. What we talking about? How many cards is that, y'all? Oh, that ain't but 2. Oh, let's do it. Let's get to it. That's a lot of cards. I don't want to take all them. No, that's 5. That's 6 cards. Okay, well. Okay, these go together. So in the past position, we have the 10 of Wands again and the 5 of Cups in the reverse. Well, because it was a lot. That's what I'm saying. It was a lot. Then we have in the present, oh Lord, the 5 of Swords, the 5 of Wands, not 3 5s in a row, the High Priestess, not y'all, this is 4 5s. At least the 5 of Cups is in reverse 2 times. Well, what y'all is going to say about this, Lord? This a lot. Okay. Drop the weight. First things first. 10 of Wands coming up in the past position. Some of you are releasing heartache, pain, and disappointment. The five of Swords is a card of winning at all costs. That's so funny that came up the other day. This is having they said a very honest conversation with yourself, okay, about what it is that you need to release and the things that are also stressing you out. Whose burdens and responsibilities are you? Some of you, you're releasing this and letting go, and you're not taking on more than you need to. Some of you, getting ready to find out who your hidden enemies are with this 5 of Wands High Priestess. You getting ready to see the truth. You ain't gonna be hurt by it though. This is some big changes coming in. Some of these changes may hurt. Some of y'all are getting over the hurt. It's almost like ready to go to war, ready to go to battle. No longer allowing your pain, the disappointment to hold you back. You're ready. You read, okay. So this is about you being very clear about knowing the things that you were holding on to that were hurting you. And so you have an opportunity right now as we're getting ready to come up on retrograde. Some of you will be revisiting some of these things, and some of you, if someone comes in that maybe has been very challenging for you in the past, like you could have found it difficult to deal with people, right? 55. There could have been a particular person or situation that maybe they've cycled around a couple of times, 10 of Wands, but if they coming back, I don't see it being as challenging dealing with them this time. It's almost like you know how to handle it now. If this is just an obstacle you've been dealing with, a conflict, the 5 of Wands is my internal conflict card. This is about you knowing, okay, so for some of you, if this is like a spiritual battle, spiritual warfare, you knowing that you're getting ready to come up on a breakthrough, what we talked about in the first spread with money and career. So this is the thing, y'all. If you know how to handle the difficulties, now you know how the enemy gonna try to come in and try to manipulate and what challenges, and it's like you've bested this cycle. You're not like the same tricks, the same things, the same attacks are not going to work on you. For some of y'all, if this was like with friends or whatever, like them trying to manipulate you, take advantage of you, that's not going to work anymore. You hip, period. You hip, and that's it. Anyone, some of y'all, like what you're learning is how to put up your defenses and no longer taking on stress and things that are not your business. Learning how to stay in your lane. In the past, maybe you took on other people's energy, child. You took on stuff and responsibilities that were not yours. And so a lot of times you ended up dealing with stuff that didn't have, it wasn't even your thing, your business to do, but it ended up stressing you out, but you are not doing this anymore. That was the battle, child. Learning how to trust yourself as well. It's almost like they just said me versus me. So this is like, again, an internal battle that you have. Like you no longer fighting with yourself. Period. Queen of Cups in the reverse. We have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So if you weren't listening to your intuition, I feel like you are now. So you're not as challenged by that. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse and the Seven of Pentacles. If you were afraid to take action, that's a negative. You're no longer afraid to take action. We talked about the Knight of Wands earlier. So some of you are releasing, you're just releasing the energy. Some of y'all are releasing this old attachment. Some of y'all, you definitely are cutting like psychic cords and energetic cords. If you haven't already, you finna. This is like complete release of something. I'm talking about like a drastic change. 55, 55. Mm-mm. Queen of Pentacles and the High Priestess. If you were a person who was always running to someone's rescue, I feel like you're cutting that out as well. You're learning how to let people fight their own battles. For some of y'all, it was like that was part of the weight that you were on. Like people, even if you're a resource person or a guide or whatever, it's like you can't come on, spirit with the 10 of Cups to finish the spread out. Look, this is the thing. You can't put no one else's happiness before your own. You started with the 10 of Wands, we ended with the 10 of Cups. So you're no longer allowing other people's weight and bullshit to hold you down. Like you had to release that. And some of y'all, like you had to, this was a fight with yourself, child. Like your emotions would get the best of you, or people were not, what's the word? Y'all just say it again. Oh Lord, y'all, they was probably like, why has she got her lights on me? um you're no longer allowing people to emotionally manipulate you, to play on your feelings, to play with your emotions and stuff, child. They not finna get you that way. They may have been able to get you like that before, but you know better now. You protected from that. You like, I'm not falling for the okie doke. And you're not allowing, you're putting your happiness before anyone else's. And this is what you need to continue to do. This is you, like 5 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, you investing in yourself and you standing up for yourself and not allowing anyone to come in and try to tell you what you can and cannot do. This is you saying yes to you, which means you got to say no to somebody else. Child, this is your life and your happiness. You got to do what makes you happy. Some of you, this is also, make sure that you nurturing yourself and taking care of yourself. If you need a self-care day, to make sure you taking one. Importantness, because some of y'all might need to do that within the next 7 days. Like just make sure you set some time apart for self-care. Some of y'all releasing regrets and worries about money that you've spent. Just do better. Okay, like do better. If you know you overspent, like just do better the next time. Regardless, there's a harvest coming in. Something finna make you happy. Everything, it's like some of y'all are actually getting a hold of your emotions. It's like maybe you were emotional, like they just said, emotional instability. Now you know what you want, you can move towards it. Period. period. Ace of Cups telling you, following your heart, your passion, and what inspires you. And some of y'all, this is new love. This is like looking finally. I'm looking for a new, not okay. I'm done. I ain't pulling nothing else. This the last 3 cards, and it's all coming up aces. I can't make this up, y'all. 3 aces. This is it. That's it. Just the last 3 cards. Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. Baby, you can't get no much better than this. This is happiness, new beginnings in love, money, truth, clarity, wisdom, guidance. I can't make it up. Prosperity, you're manifesting things into your life simply by knowing what it is that you had to let go of. Judgment at the bottom of the deck. The truth is the truth is the truth, baby. The truth is the truth is the truth. You did whatever you recently let go of by choosing yourself, by allowing yourself to be happy, because some of y'all, you just had to choose happiness. And that is what is opening up these new beginnings for you within yourself, and as within, so without, as above, so below. So you choosing happiness, you choosing new beginnings, you choosing success, all of this this release work that you've done, you have to be proud of yourself, because you are calling this in. Like, ain't nobody, this is because of the work that you have done. You know what I'm saying? So give yourself some credit. You've had to go through some difficult situations and challenges in order to make this happen. You had to fight yourself, and that's the hardest fight. You had to have difficult conversations. You had to let people go. You had to do the processing, the healing. But as a result of the work you've done, child, it's all coming up aces. Like, I can't, y'all see me shuffling? I can't make this up. Like, ultimate happiness, satisfaction, not giving up hope with the rainbow. This is every good fortune. This is abundance. This is everything you want. Even if you thought that you weren't going to receive it, because for some of y'all, again, it's about shaking that mindset of I can't have. No, Spirit is showing you everything that you can have. This is about you believing, being intentional about it, and then saying, I'm going to have it no matter what. That's that 5 of Swords energy. Like, no, I'm not going to keep lying. I'm not going to not tell myself that I can have it, because I can have everything I want. I can have love. I can have money. I can have new relationships, truth, clarity, and a clear mind. I can have all of this. Honest relationships, honest connections. Like, you can have all of this, and because you're choosing it, you're gonna have it. Period. Okay. I ain't pulling no more cards after 3 aces. That's it. Ain't, because it don't get no better than that, baby. If we had got the Ace of Wands, which is crazy because we had the Ace of Wands earlier, right? There's another Ace of Wands in this deck, but we already had the Ace of Wands. It was in the last spread. Or the spread, what was one of these, child? And we had the Ace of Swords already. Look, Ace of Wands telling y'all transformation and breakthrough. Y'all better receive this energy, because some of y'all, this is literally something this is like right now energy, y'all. When I be reading, I set these intentions for 7 days. And it could happen before, it could happen longer than that, of course. But I set these intentions for 7 days. And I think I'm a little behind, LOL, but I miss my ex, man. I've been thinking about her lately. And I think she's talking to somebody. Oh, I'm sorry, dearest one. I'm sorry, honey, one. Well, if she the ex, if she the ex, well,